This here is Backwoods Billy coming to you on Sunday, April 16th, 2017, which is Easter. Happy Easter, everyone. Hope the Easter Bunny has treated you well. Easter Bunny brought me a 30 pack of eggs. And anyway, Pabst Blue Ribbon, established 1844 in Milwaukee. Pabst pretty much bought a ton of beers that you probably drink local and area, National Bohemian, which is the Natty Boh, and also they had Colt 45 High Gravity just came out with that, but they bought Lone Star, Blast, a ton of brands, hams that you probably have seen or in your area. If it was around years ago, they probably bought it and brew it today. And they just recently opened their own brewery. It was a contract under Miller Coors. I'll read you this. This is a book that I own. It is called The Ultimate Book of Beers. Craft beers from around the world with over 400 ales, lagers, stouts, and blah, blah, blah. So it's got everything from you can imagine here, types of beers. And it lists Pabst Blue Ribbon as one of the beers that you should drink. And it's also, I believe, in 101 beers you must drink before you die as well in there. And it says, basically, Pabst won a Blue Ribbon in Chicago, Columbia Expedition in 1893, blah, blah, blah. And basically it's become one of America's go-to beers, usually at the top of the list of any bar, and attractively priced. PBR has had a surge since it became popular among hipsters, artists, and musicians. That's true. I mean, Kid Rock had a song, Cold Pabst in My Lap, I'll Dap. This is like really revisited because I did one with a bottle, which is a throwback label. I just want to do one with a can, and they also have artist edition cans, which are kind of cool too. Country USA, Pabst Brewing Company. It's a pale lager, pale yellow color, 5% ABV. Serving temperature, and I said that in the video, 36 to 41. Actually, most pale lagers you can pretty much sit anywhere between 35 degrees to 45 degrees. 36 to 41 is certainly acceptable well within that range. I'm going to put this one here because we have a lot of pollen. I've cleaned the table a couple times, and it is what it is. I'm going to start drinking this. Makes it a little quicker. I'm pretty sure most people are familiar with this beer. This is like an economical beer. It's not something that people say it's a craft beer, you're paying $3 a beer. This is typically like $18 for a 30 pack. I actually picked it up on sale, I should say. My wife did. It's Easter Christmas for $12.99 for a 30 pack. I spotted that at a place near the gym called Toasty's. I'll put this up here.
So, question for you.
What's that?
It's called Pabst Blue Ribbon. Now, was that called Pabst Blue Ribbon before they won the Blue Ribbon, or was that
You're
after?
asking me a question I have no clue.
I was just curious.
I just passed. A lot of Everest is coming up, a lot of little tiny bubbles. This is like a pale yellow or pale straw color. Almost a two-finger head, probably toward two-finger head. This is being served today at about 65 degrees because you want to get more flavor profile. You're going to pick up the sweet bready malts. A little bit of the aromatic hops. It's crisp, clean, slightly sweet on the finish. And you do get a very little bit of like a toffee-like, but it's very, very light. In there, and you get a little bit of a floral fragrance just missed as well from the hops. This beer to me is a very refreshing beer. It's the type of beer that basically you could take fishing, take it to hiking, camping, hunting, whatever you're doing. It's something you don't have to think about when you drink, not trying to put a ton of different things going on with the beer. It's a sessional beer at 5% ABV. It's an all-American beer, red, white, and blue. Like I said, Cold Pabst in My Lap, I'll Dap, Kid Rock. I like it. I've always kind of liked Pabst. I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up. It's a lager, so your parents are pretty much pair well with anything. The mouthfeel on this is going to be on the lighter side of medium. Because your light beer is light and you get into lighter, and like this is your light part of medium on the body of it. It's slightly heavier. And you can see there is some good lacing going on with this. It is darker than some lagers, but not dark as others, so it's somewhat in the middle in that category. Not a lot of hop bite. I like it. I've always liked Pabst. It's delicious, slightly sweet. As you can see today with a little display, we have the end of some of the flower. I put some dandelions because they're good for bees, with the beekeeping. So, and these people say, oh, how pretty they are. The wisteria. That's my wife's favorite.
Bad.
Yes, they actually will take a tree that's 100 foot tall and pull that down. And I mean, there's roots on that. I mean, these things have trunks like this. And when you get them, they just grow everywhere. So we have some on our property. I've killed a ton of it, and you have to cut it and put the weed killer.
It literally grabs at your feet. You won't even see it, and suddenly it's
everywhere.
there.
Yeah, because I mean, it's had years to grab along parts of the woods back here. So, well, one neighbor said it took them a couple years to get rid of it. I got rid of it all. But anyway, I'm clearing more and more of the property. I'm going to keep a lot of it wooded for deer and stuff like that. But anyway, like I said, it's a really good beer. I would definitely advise anyone that hasn't tried to try it. And I don't see anything wrong with drinking this. And a craft beer is something you can try to pick up different notes to it. This is something where it's sessionable, we'll have a good time. It's Easter, relax, don't want to do a lot of thinking. This is a beer. I hope everybody had a great Easter holiday and has a nice spring coming up into the summer. Thanks a lot. Backwoods Billy, can pass it on.